Hello, hello, Angel Powers. Boom, boom, boom. This is Angelica, or this is Angelica Empowers. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Friday. Type 1 in the comments if you are alive, and type I miss you if you're not here. Because I like when you're here so we can interact, we can exchange information. Thank you. Hello, hello. Lizzie, you are in TikTok. You are alive. So one, if you are alive, thank you. So I'm here on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Life is amazing. Technology is amazing. Use it in a good way. And feel free to share everything you find on my social media. Sharing is caring. And someone needs to know this because I know you want better health. So I'm going to give you 3 strategies how to burn fat, how to be healthier, because there's so many people that they don't have the right information. So I'm here to share the good news. I'm here to tell you that I've been doing the ketogenic lifestyle for the last 29 months, and I am alive. Okay, I am white. That's my natural color, but I'm real. I'm alive. Ketogenic lifestyle is real. So there's many people who don't know anything about ketogenic diet. They call it diet, but I don't like the word diet because diet usually lasts like 3 days, 4 days, and you quit because it's so difficult. So for me, it's a lifestyle because I do it for 29 months. And of course, like today, we went to a pizza place and we ate regular pizza. It was not keto pizza. I didn't like it, but I needed to try a new place. I needed to try a different pizza because that's part of my life. That's part of because I get bored. I don't know. I don't like to go to the same places. Like I have my favorite place for Thai food, and I went to different Thai food restaurants, and I was like, ew, 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 and I went back to my favorite Thai restaurant in Nashville, North Carolina. Yes, drop in the comments your city, country, state, continent. If you live in another world, let me know in the comments. So I experienced other Thai food restaurants, but I didn't like them. And I went back to my favorite. I was like, this is my favorite restaurant. I want to know if someone else has, a better recipe or maybe a better dish, but they didn't. Okay. But I always, when I go, I try to make it keto. When I go to Thai food, I take my coconut oil and I put it in my curry. And so I eat the meat, the veggies, and the oil, from the coconut oil. And I don't eat the rice. I don't ask for the rice. I'm like, don't give me rice. And that's it. And I'm happy. So I made my keto meal in a Thai food restaurant. Today it was just pizza. It was a very, very thin pizza. I didn't eat like one big piece. You can see the pictures on my story. I haven't posted my stories yet for the pizza place. My goodness, I'm behind. I will show you and my stories the pizza place, the pizza. It was a huge piece of pizza, slice of pizza, and it was not keto. But I eat regular pizza, but not every day. Okay, I love ketogenic lifestyle, and then I do my ketones, so I can burn the fat with the ketones. So remember, drop in the comments your questions, your city, where are you tuning in? Josh, where are you? You love curry. Oh yeah, Joshua, you are a chef. You can cook anything you want. That is fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the strategies how to burn fat. And for you, you're gonna say you're crazy, Angelica, but it's reality. So I'm proof that I do ketogenic lifestyle. I'm alive and I'm healthy and I'm looking good, so sexy. And by noon, I do a video in a bathing suit and people don't like it. Some people don't like it. So I'm okay. Okay, so first one is to eliminate refined carbs. And you could say, Angelica, what's that? Refined carbs is the rice. I'm sorry, is the rice. I'm sorry, is the bread. I'm sorry, is the arepa if you're Colombian. I'm sorry, it is the tortilla. Even if it is low carb, it is refined carb. So don't do it. Don't eat that. If you want to be in ketosis, if you want to burn fat, if you want to see a big change in your body, in your brain, when you eliminate refined carbs, your brain is going to be different. And let me tell you, you're going to sleep better when you don't eat the refined carbs. You're not going to fart. It's reality. Like, people laugh at me. My husband is laughing. When you eliminate those carbs, the rice, the pasta, the bread, all those little things, and of course the cakes, because cakes and cookies are made from flour. That's refined carbs. When you eliminate that, you don't fart. F-A-R-T. Drop comes. Don't fart. It is so true. My husband.
Try to make some sound effects here. Let me know if you like the sound effects in the comments.
You see what happens when you drink ketones? You have better mood. I love my husband. He's my ride or die, right? So I want you to try clean ketogenic lifestyle for 6 months. That's my goal. Like, when you come here and say, Angelica is telling me to do this, but I'm hesitated, I'm so scared. I want you to do it. I want you to do it for 6 months. I don't want you to do it for a week. No. For a month? No. 6 months. So you can experience everything that I have in my life. You don't have to buy the ketones. You say, Angelica, you say that because you want me to buy ketones to spend money on ketones. So don't buy the ketones. Don't buy the ketones. Just, it's not going to be easy, the transition. I'm going to tell you that. With ketones, it's better. But it's your choice if you want to spend the money. It's an investment. Okay? So when you eat that clean, you eliminate those processed carbs, those refined carbs, you're not going to fart. You're going to sleep better. And your belly is going to go like down. You're not going to feel bloated. It is amazing. Second, you're gonna pick quality meat. So the best thing would be organic meat. The best thing is if you know a butcher. You said butcher or butcher? Butcher. So you know the cow or the fish or the chicken, even the eggs, are really fresh, are organic, are clean, because we're looking for omega-3. Three. Not the tree, no, three. THREE. So that's what we're looking for. But let's say, Angelica, I don't have the money to buy organic eggs, organic meat. Okay. Could you please try to buy fresh meat? Not organic, just fresh meat, not frozen. Not those frozen patties, like the patty burgers, like frozen. No, don't do that. Why? Because they're processed. You don't know what they're put. Probably does not meat. They have hidden sugars. They have hidden condiments. They have so many things in those patties that they're not good. So please, fresh meat. If you like fish, steak, what else? Chicken. Okay. So now I am eliminating red meat because 4 people said red meat causes inflammation. So because I have inflammation in my shoulders.
4 people in your shoulder pain.
Yeah. People.
Not just regular 4 people.
Not regular, not regular people. People who have inflammation, people who have frozen shoulder, people who are taking care of their health to another level. They say eliminate red meat because red meat means inflammation. And I have inflammation 100% in these shoulders. So I want to eliminate inflammation. So maybe you live in pain and you could say, Angelica, you're crazy. I love steak. My challenge for you is to eliminate the red meat for a month and then introduce red meat again. and see what happens in your body, what happens in your pain. Me, it's been only like a week and a half without red meat. I was not eating red meat every day, but I was eating more red meat than fish and chicken. So that's my challenge for you. Okay. Thank you for all the people who are watching at YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Here, Joshua, red meat is acidic. Yeah, you know about meat and food and everything and all the veggies. Cook with turmeric. I'm gonna see if Rosenberg cooks with. I know we had turmeric at home, but I don't know if he cooks every single meal with turmeric. But I know we have it, and we do a golden milk with turmeric, and it's warm. Sometimes before we go to bed, we use the turmeric with the golden milk and a protein shake that we have with ketones. It tastes amazing. Okay, so the meat, quality meat. If you can do the organic meat, the fresh, the cage-free organic eggs, that would be fantastic. If not, just fresh meat, but not frozen meat. All right, and if you know someone, maybe you have a neighbor who has some tomatoes and green veggies, so buy those veggies from your neighbor. Try not to go to the supermarket. If it is a local farmer, would be the best. And do not eat the beef turkey from the dollar store. Okay, I used to do that. I was like, I'm hungry, that's a good snack, it's beef jerky. It's not good. Don't do that. Okay. It has a lot of sugar and carbs and salt. It is terrible for you. And what we're trying to do here is having a lifestyle, like a diet. I don't like diet, but it's like a way to eat to reduce inflammation. Maybe you're not sick, you're not in pain like me. You could say, I can eat whatever I want. But I assure you, if you eliminate those things from your life, you're going to feel better. And because you don't know what's better, you don't know better. Because I didn't know better before. But when I started doing the ketogenic lifestyle, I was like, wow, I can believe it. Like my brain. And when I incorporated the ketones, I was like, wow. So I don't know if you question yourself when you see someone that is very successful, someone who is, speaking at big events, and they have companies and they have businesses and they have a lot of money, wealth, they're good people, and you see them healthy. I don't know if you ask yourself, what do they eat? What do they do? Ask yourself. And if you have the opportunity to talk to someone that looks very healthy, ask them, what do you do? Do you eat McDonald's by any chance? Do you drink every night? Like ask them, be curious, because I am curious when I see someone that is very smart, that is, their brain works like this. I'm like, what do you do? What do you eat? What do you drink? Tell me everything, because I want that type of brain. So my mentor, Jessie Lee, she's so smart. Like for me, she has two brains, not one, two brains. So she makes sure she drinks 1 gallon of water every day, not less. That's her goal. And when I'm pretty good drinking my water and I drink 1 gallon of water, this brain works amazing. So just the water. So meet someone else and ask them, you're so smart, you're so sharp, you look fresh. What do you do? What do you drink? That person could say, I meditate every morning for 10 minutes. Let me try that and see if it works. Okay. Thank you. Let me see. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You are amazing. Judy, Christine, Dustin, Angel, Lizzie, Sotek, my husband, Sandy, Kiotina. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and feel free to share everything you find on social media. Share the button, because someone in your Facebook and your Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they need to know this information. And strategy number 3 is the healthy fats. Like when I was a teenager, not even a teenager, when I was 10 years old, I started having pimples, acne, really bad acne until I was like 25 years old. So 15 years of my life, I suffer with acne, really bad acne. I have, scars. I have like a lot of open pores because of the acne. And not, I was avoiding the oils. I was avoiding everything fried. I was like, oil is going to make me break out more and more and more. And when I started learning about the ketogenic lifestyle and they say healthy fats, I'm like, what? You're crazy. I'm not going to add fats to my body because the acne. I suffer from acne for 15 years and have cellulite. No, I don't want more cellulite in my body. But then, you had to be open minded. You had to be open to receive new information. I encountered a lady today that she said, you need to go to the doctor, check your heart, you're eating wrong, you're not supposed to do the ketogenic diet, you're not supposed to sell ketones, you're doing everything wrong. I said, and she said, ketosis is bad. I'm like, I'm being in ketosis for the last 29 months in my life. And hello, I'm alive. I'm not a ghost. I'm very white. I'm not a ghost. I'm alive. And I love to be in ketosis. So she doesn't know what she's talking about. So that's why I'm here educating you. Because, sometimes we have some information in our brain that is like, no, this is true. Fat is bad. I'm telling you, healthy. Listen, healthy fats. There are bad fats like canola oil. I use canola oil for, I think, 40 years of my life. 40 years of my life thinking canola oil is good. It's not. What you had to use is olive oil, coconut oil, ghee, avocado oil. Use those oils to cook your meals. They're healthy, they're good. Okay, not canola and not the other ones, Frisco, Crisco. No. Don't even give those oils if you have them at home. Throw them away. Okay, they're not healthy, not for you, not for everyone. Let me see, a Joshua. Sounds like she only know ketosis for type 1 diabetes, which is you see the education. So I had to block her. I sent her good information from researchers, not me, not from my groups. It was if you go Google scholar.com, you find some research that they share. You're wrong. So you can watch my stories because I post what she sent me. I'm like, you're wrong, lady. So that's why I'm here educating you, because when you do the right ketogenic lifestyle, you're going to have all the benefits. You're going to see a change in your body, a change in your brain, a change in your sleep. You're not going to fart. And I used to fart a lot. that's the reality. And I was Googling, like, I need to control those gases. I was taking some, I don't know, gas medicine, the one that you find at Walmart to help me with the gas. And it wasn't working. I was like, that's embarrassing. Like, I'm farting all the time. And now that I do the ketogenic diet, and when I eat very, very, very clean, and sometimes, I'm like, I want to eat some Mexican food. And sometimes I eat the rice. Not every time. Not every time. Sometimes, like, I feel like I want the rice or I want the beans. Or usually when I go to a Mexican restaurant, no rice, no beans, I ask for a salad instead of the rice and beans. But I enjoy, it is called flautas. So that's the carbs, but it has the cheese and the chicken. So that's my carb that I accept because I love the flautas. That no rice, no beans. But still, because it has the carbs. I fart when I'm home. I start farting. Do, 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 do. Why? Because of the carbs. Oh my goodness. I love my husband. I love you more. So I assure you, if you do what I'm telling you to do, eliminate all refined carbs, pick a quality meat and a healthy fat, do it for a month and you're not gonna fart. If you do it for 6 months, you're gonna be like, what the heck is this? I'm not farting. But if you Google, they say it's okay to fart. It's normal. You fart all day long. And you're like, okay, it's normal. But it's embarrassing. But then when you eliminate those refined carbs, you're good. Angel, beans is the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Yeah, darling. Yeah, beans are very heavy for your belly. Um, I was reading a book for Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is a. Do you know where I have that book? I think I put it in the garage because I was looking for the book and I couldn't find it. So it's an Alzheimer's book. A lot of research from this doctor, and he advised the ketogenic diet for the brain because it was created for the. It's so bad for your brain. It is so bad for your brain. It is so bad for your brain because you slow down. Like I want you. Like I'm not gonna stop until you say, Angelica, I'm gonna do the ketogenic diet. Do it for 6 months and you will see how your brain works. It's freaking amazing. This book, it was funny. I was doing it was a real almost naked. Like my husband did the video and he made sure, my boobs were covered. It's in my reels. You can go and check it out. I was working in the computer and he did a video that because I'm an entrepreneur, I work from home. I can, I can work whatever I want. So he did a video. I was naked, but he was in a position where everything was covered, right? But you could see I was naked, but not you didn't see my boobs or butt. And this book was displayed in my desk. And a lady contacted me because of this book. And she said, excuse me, I need to know that book because her father and mother-in-law has Alzheimer's. This book, okay. It's like there's a story behind this book. Okay, we have an Airbnb. I live in Asheville, North Carolina. We stay most of the time in the basement, and we rent upstairs. That's one foreign income from us. So we rented the house. It was last year or 2020. It was 2020 during the pandemic. We decided to rent the house to this couple, very old couple, very smart couple.
You don't say very old.
No,
You say older.
older. Okay, they were like 70s.
Yeah, but you don't
Like they were in their
say very
70s.
old.
Like they were my grandma and my grandpa. Okay, and he is a psychiatrist. And because he lived in our house for 3 months, of course we got to meet each other. And he said, what do you do? Like, you don't work? Like, no, we work from home. Like, we don't have jobs. We work from home and we sell ketones. And he said, oh, I've been drinking ketones. Oh, the ketogenic diet. And he recommended me this book. And I bought it. And I started reading the book. And I was like, that's what I eat. That's what I do. So I am protecting my brain. So if you have a loved one who eats a lot of carbs and sugar, buy this book, see if they can read the book, see if they could say, oh, let me eliminate these. Some people, they're very close-minded and they never gonna listen. But maybe you will listen, maybe you learn, maybe you apply one little thing. Maybe you could say, Angelica, I'm going to try to buy just fresh meat, not frozen, because I used to buy frozen fish, not anymore. And then when you start eating the fresh meat, the fresh vegetables, you're going to clean your palate, say palate, your palate, and you're going to notice the difference. You're going to notice how red pepper tastes. I used to buy frozen red peppers because the convenience, not anymore. Everything is fresh. We go to the supermarket every week. We buy fresh meat, fresh veggies, and we eat just blueberries. Berries are the ones that have the lowest sugar. So if you don't know, they inject sugar into the fruits. It is ridiculous. Why? Because sugar makes you very slow. Sugar, uh, gives you Alzheimer's. That's the reality. Like sometimes when you are here and you say things that they don't want you to hear, we're black. That's what happens. So buy this book or go to Barnes and Noble, buy a cup of coffee, look for this book, and read some pages. And you will see, oh, that's what Angelica is talking about. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know if he's a psychiatrist. Yeah, probably because he works about the brain and Alzheimer's. So probably he's a psychiatrist. So this psychiatrist who lived in my house for 3 months, he knew about the ketones. He knew about the ketogenic lifestyle for the brain. He is a psychiatrist. He works here. He gave me research papers about the power of ketones. He gave me research papers about other things that I can say because I sell ketones. So it will interfere with my business. We can't say too many things. But if you're smart and if you want to more information, you go to Google Scholar and you Google ketogenic diet. You Google ketones. You Google in the Google Scholar. Google Scholar. Can you type Google Scholar, honey, on Facebook? You're gonna learn so much about the power of ketosis. Like, that's why I love this. That's what I'm here with you. Joshua, I picked so many pounds of blueberries here in the late summer. Delicious. I love blueberries. What is the name of the book and who is by? So, and the end of Alzheimer's program. And my husband will type it. Dale, Dale, brother said, oh, that's too much to pronounce for me. You know my English. This book is about what I do in my business. It's about the ketones. It's about the ketogenic lifestyle. This doctor recommends some type of test so you can do if you have like a special thing in your brain for to know if you're gonna get Alzheimer's in the future. So it's not like you can reverse Alzheimer's, but you can kind of feel better. You can um, make your brain work in a better way when you start eliminating the refined carbs, when you start eliminating the sugar. They even recommend, if you like wine, an organic wine. He gives you the name of the organic red wine. Like I quit alcohol because ketones are made in your liver. So I want to make sure my liver is doing his job, but not about detoxing alcohol. I want my liver to detox other things in that thing. I don't eat organic food. If you go to a restaurant, there's no organic food. When I want to eat my tortillas, I go to a Mexican restaurant. Those are processed carbs. So I prefer my liver to detox those foods that sometimes I want to eat. But I don't want my liver to detox from alcohol because it takes longer to detox from alcohol. So this book will open your eyes. This book will help me get you more information, because sometimes you could say, I'm not going to trust Angelica. She is Hispanic. She has an accent. She has basic English. I don't even know Angelica. I just saw her in a bikini this afternoon, and now she's talking about Alzheimer's. Like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna trust Angelica. So buy this book. Go to Barnes and Noble. Let's say you don't want to buy the book. Go to Barnes and Noble and just flip some pages and read some information, and you're gonna be like, that's how Angelica eats. Interesting. Oh, they're talking about ketones. They're talking about drinking water. They're talking about electrolytes. They're talking about walking outdoors. Wow. I think Angelica is right. I'm gonna follow Angelica. Like, for me, it was a blessing that this psychiatrist stayed in our house, in our Airbnb, and we talked, and we told him that we were selling ketones, that we do the ketogenic. And he was like, that's your book. Yeah, you're doing it right. It's good for your brain. Yes, yes. We even go to seminars with doctors that they do that research about the brain, research about the ketogenic diet. Why? Because when you eat clean keto, the right keto, you produce the ketones, and you are in ketosis. And when you are in ketosis, your brain works so well. You can sleep so well. Your system, like your intestines and everything that is inside of you, your cells, work in another level. They perform other jobs because they don't have the refined carbs, because they don't have the sugar. It is amazing. So I'm gonna say, every single day that I have a chance to be here live, I'm gonna tell you, please, please, please try the ketogenic lifestyle for 6 months, and have a journal and see how everything transforms in your body, in your brain, how you feel, how you sleep, how your skin looks, your hair looks, your nails, the quality of the relationship with the food, how food will taste different. When you go to a different restaurant, you will taste the quality of food. It is like, sometimes I go to a restaurant and I tell my husband, never again. This food is processed, and is selling the food like it's fresh. I'm like we order an appetizer from Longhorn. It was chicken wings. And those chicken wings are the ones that you buy from Tyson in the frozen section. And they put it in a nice plate, and they charge like $12, $13. And it was like 4 or 5 wings with celery sticks, frozen chicken wings. So no, thank you, because now my palate is so clean that I can taste fresh and frozen and additives and everything. Sometimes some smells, like I have candles, like I think I'm gonna quit to buy those candles because I feel the essence so strong. Even your nose is gonna change and feel when something is toxic. It is unbelievable, because I've been doing this lifestyle for the last 29 months of my life, and I'm planning to continue. When I started, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this forever. I don't know. I'm going to try. But every time that I was learning something, every time that I was implementing what I learned, I was like, wow, this is amazing. Every time that I go to a keto academy, I learn something new. I'm like, yes, I'm going to keep going. But I'm not going to listen to those people who are saying, hey, keto is bad for you. You can do keto for too long. Darling, I know a lot of people who does keto. I have a friend, she's a nurse, and her neighbor is very clean keto. Like, they have money, so they when you have money, like that's why I love money, because when you have money, you have more resources. So this person has the money to go to a butcher and eat the meat when it's fresh. Like, let's say they kill the cow today at 3 o'clock. He's there to pick up his fresh meat because he doesn't eat red meat. Only when he can eat it fresh. But she was explaining that they have a certain way to kill the animal so they don't suffer. So when they don't suffer, some chemicals are in the meat. When they suffer, the chemicals are in the meat. So those chemicals are bad for us. But when they kill the animal in a certain way, it's, the meat is good. Of course, it's fresh meat. And she said, because she have ate that meat, and she said, it's so delicious. It's a huge difference when you eat that type of meat, like fresh, like they just kill the cow and you eat the meat. It is big, big difference. And this guy eats the red meat once in a while, but it only in that particular way. That's the power of money. And I don't know, I think he had a condition, something going on with his health. And he said, I'm going to do keto forever. The wife doesn't do keto. She's healthy, but he eats clean keto. And because he has the money, he can buy more fresh food. The the organic food. I don't know. She was, oh, you know what? I had to contact her because she said they buy a special chocolate, because I told her I quit chocolate. I'm buying just this particular chocolate. But she said, I'm going to give you a name of another brand that is good. So I'm going to talk to her and say, okay, give me the picture so I can share it with you. So let me know if you're new to my show. So drop new in the comments and let me know if this, Joshua knows about a lot. Stress puts cortisol in the meat. You know too much. You need to help me to do these videos. Come on. So let me know in the comments if you are, if you need more information about this, if this topic, it is useful for you. Maybe someone that needs to eat healthier. So tag your friend or share this video on your wall. If you're on TikTok or Instagram, go to my Facebook and share it, because I'm proof that the ketogenic diet is been helping me so much with my health, with my pain, with sleeping. I can't exercise. I used to be in the gym. I wish, at that time when I was in the gym, I didn't have social media. And if I had social media, I was not public. I was not public. So I don't have proof that I was in the gym. But I have friends that I was going to the gym with them, or they knew I was in the gym. That was my life, going to the gym because I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to look good. But I feel good in my body. I have some meat that I'm proud of it. And I feel I don't have the stress that, oh, I'm going to gain weight because I can't exercise. No, I learned that if I eat properly, I drink my water and I move my body like walking, thank God I can walk. I'm going to be in a good shape. I'm not going to gain weight. I'm going to maintain my weight because I learned what to eat. Before, I was eating whatever I wanted and then exercise. But that was the wrong way. So I want the best for you. This is why I do these videos. That's why I keep learning, because I was not educated about health. I got the wrong information. Now I have the right people. I go to the right seminars. I read the correct books like this one. And I want you to tell me in a month, in a week, say, Angelica, I bought the book, or I went to Barnes and Noble, I took some notes, I practiced what the doctor said, and it's what you're saying. And I did that and I feel good. You could say, Angelica, I'm doing the ketogenic the right way, the clean ketogenic lifestyle, and I'm not partying. That would be amazing if you come back and you tell me about that. Okay, so it's been amazing. If it is being helpful, share this video, because sharing is caring and someone needs to know about this information. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. This is I'm live on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time. Uh, Make sure you follow me on all platforms, because remember what happened last year in October. Facebook and Instagram were out for 6-8 hours and we're freaking out. So make sure you are in all platforms, so we never ever lose connection. So thank you so much for being here. I love you. This is Angelica Ortiz, Angelica Empowers. Ciao. Bye, Facebook.